welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, where we're going to continue off on our misadventures to the Mun. So, I played a little bit while you guys were gone. I did some more missions around Kerbin to get more funds, not necessarily science, because in our last episode, we got about 1,000 science from our misadventure. So I went ahead and accepted to explore the Mun contract, and that's pretty simple. Or it's not pretty simple, but the objective is pretty simple, as an achieve orb around the Mun, transmit, recover data, land on the Mun, and so forth, recovering the data. So I chose to take Bob on this mission, so we could kind of mix it up and not always have to have a diet. The ship that I built, obviously, while you guys were gone. I haven't tested it yet. I kind of made a similar version like this on one of my previous games, except it had more science on it, or like goo and materials. But in this case, you can clearly see that I don't have any of those things on here. I don't even think I have. Oh, I have a thermometer just in case. But I chose not to bring any of that, primarily because I am going to build a Mun base. I'm going to be going to the Mun a lot, and it would be fun to still have the ability to collect science while I'm there. So hopefully everything goes alright and we can get Bob there on our first Mun landing. Now, I probably did a little overkill with this design, but it's worked in the past, and you know what to say, don't fix what's not broke. And also, I do apologize if I sound a little funky today. I'm not sick, I just have really bad allergies, and they're hitting me today with a vengeance. Alright, so now that we're off, we have kind of a dangerous setup here. We shouldn't be turning, especially at this angle with these decouplers, but we're gonna go for gold and hope this works out to my advantage, but it probably won't. So stand by. Oh, we cleared it. That's what I'm talking about. That was almost flawless. Oh, and one other thing I did while you're gone too is I planted a flag next to the KSC, or at least by its flag that it has there, so I always know which way is home. So if I ever decide that I want to land on it, I know pretty much where to aim. Not where to aim, but whereabouts I should be aiming. So in order to keep these videos short, because editing takes forever apparently, and by apparently I mean it does, because I've been doing it all by myself, I'll probably just skip ahead to the point where we get to the Mun itself and are coming down for landing. One thing I heard in the past is that if you wait till the Mun is right on the horizon of Kerbin and start firing towards your prograde, you can get a good trajectory straight towards it and should be able to land on it. So that's what I'm doing right here, and the Mun should be coming up on my horizon any moment now, and I will start firing towards my prograde. Okay, so now that I'm on my periapsis around the Mun, all I have to do now is just create my orbit. I've got plenty of fuel, as you can see. I still have that red tank on this from earlier. So, I definitely brought way too much. So I have an overpriced rocket. That is, yeah, just very overpriced. Alright, let's see here. Let's start seeing if I can do some science. Alright, so scientific data around the Mun. So we'll do a crew report and send that off. Alright, part 1 complete. Just go ahead and send that off as well. Alright, now to land on the Mun. So I still have plenty of fuel, which is really nice. I feel like I never have this much fuel when I come up here for anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sweet time setting up the perfect orbit. That's just because I'm very terrible at landing, and if I don't do things by my own procedures that I just randomly created just now, then I will never do it correctly in the future. So we have a pretty good axis going on right here. I'm liking this a lot. It's one of my better ones that I did accidentally, because I by no means did that on purpose. So let me get this going here. Alright, so what I did is I put this red tank on a impact orbit into the Mun. So that way it will crash and dispose of itself. And we're going to go ahead and break this off. And then all I need to do now is correct my orbit so I don't run into the Mun and have this, or share its same fate. Now, I just had a great idea now I think about it. I'm going to have tons of fuel left over, especially with this nuclear engine. So what I might do... Oh, something happened. I hit something. Oh no, I think that hit me. I don't see any damage. Wow, that was unexpected. That's the first time I've ever hit space debris. Everything feels wonky now. Oh, jeez. Don't have RCS. Alright, let's try this again. Glad nothing broke. Alright, so anyway, so I'm gonna have plenty of fuel here, and all I'm gonna do is just probably actually gonna get rid of this nuclear engine in a very shallow orbit just around the Mun. That way, maybe later some other travelers that are happen to be coming by can use that for fuel to get home, or who knows what the implications are. It can be used for pretty much anything. So now, oh wait, I do need to fire towards my retro. Just need to bring my apsis down. Alright, so I think this is a pretty good orbit. My periapsis is at 23,000 meters and my apoapsis is at 25. And I'm just going to drop this stage, and who knows, maybe we'll recover this sometime in the future. Maybe we won't, but I'm actually going to make sure it doesn't hit me this time. I'm facing the other way. And then we will let it go, and then we'll come in for our landing. And we'll see how that goes. Alright. And it's free. Alright, we're going to go ahead and prepare for landing. Coming in at 530 some odd meters per second. It's a little fast, but I think it's alright. Bob looks kind of sad down there in the bottom right. Unsure of the situation, no doubt. But never fear, Bob, because Jebediah has been on much crazier missions and has survived and come home on all of them, I must add. And I'm sure we'll have the same done for you. So I am coming down. I've already passed my lowest, or my highest point in my orbit, I mean to say. And at some point I will land, I think. Well, I'm landing one way or another, but I don't know if it's going to be a crash landing or if it's going to be a nice baby soft landing. We shall see. Looking a little rocky over there. I really hope I don't land in this area. Actually, let's find out. It's gonna be a little bit over the top, but nothing I shouldn't be able to handle, I hope. Alright, we're getting pretty close, coming in pretty fast. I feel like I'm gonna hit, so I'm gonna throttle up as much as I can and just really kill this. Oh my gosh, I am not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Abort! 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 That was close. That was real close. I did not think I was going to make that for the life of me. I am so glad this is a lightweight craft and highly maneuverable, because I saw my life flash before my eyes. And now we're just going to land on a really jagged edge surface. I should have plenty of fuel to maybe change or hop somewhere else, but in the meantime I am just going to slow myself down as much as possible and try to land somewhere else. like down there. Which is still kind of... I'm gonna have to hit this so soft. And this is not what I meant by soft. Oh, don't turn over. Went the wrong way. Went the wrong way. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, let's try this again. Well, it may have actually helped. Because now I don't have to land on somewhere so steep. Oh man, I've really got to work on my landing. It's just way too hot for the situation. Okay, we did it. Whew, that was close. Let's turn on some lights here. Hopefully I don't run out of juice. Now, I am probably not going to take any surface samples, only because I am coming back to the Mun later, of course, to do other missions. But while I'm here, I will do EVA reports. And I'm going to plant a flag also. Now that is the face of fun. Yep, Bob is super happy to be on the Mun. And the first Kerbal to do it at that. So, for Bob's EVA report, he tried to report in but was cut off due to radio chatter. But that's okay, because we know he's here. Oh, and there's actually some debris still floating around over there. I wonder if that's crashing or if that is staying in orbit. It's pretty close. Anywho, not to be distracted any longer, gonna plant our flag for this triumphant moment for the C7 Aerospace Division and say, Bob was here. Actually, we'll say something better like Mun Highlands, so we know where we are. Wow, cannot type. Mun Highlands. And now we will say, Bob was here. Exclamation point. Beautiful. Alright, Bob. Good job. Did well. Everyone back at home base is proud of you. Now we must go and enjoy our small victory elsewhere. But before we leave, as part of the contract, is to land on the Mun and transmit or recover scientific data from the surface of the Mun itself. So we are just going to review, transmit, review our other data, and transmit it as well. I think we're going to transmit it. Alright, I think we're Goldilocks. So, let us go. See, Earth is... I guess we'll shoot off this way and then go back towards Earth. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. Firing the complete wrong way. There we go. Guess I'm supposed to actually shoot at my 90. We'll figure this out together. Shall we? I hope I have enough fuel for this, because suddenly I don't think I do. I'm getting pretty nervous already. Oh no. Please let me out of here. Come on. Please let me out. Please, 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 please. Please. Let go. Okay, finally. 47 units of fuel. Alright, and we still got the debris floating around, and it's going to stay there for a while, which is awesome. So I might use that in the future, never know. let's retract our landing gear. Do one last crew report just to take something home with us. Our crew report of the surface of the Mun. You look at the surface of the Mun and try to find a good landing space. The inside of the craters might be the best option. Well, we almost died inside of a crater. They may not be the best option, but they probably actually are in reality. We're going to take this home with us, and I will see you on a crash landing back at Kirk. Clearly the moon does not want us to leave, as it's trying to sucker me back into coming home against my will, which I don't want to do at all. It looks like we're going to have to wait till we get all the way out there, because this is my lowest point, and I don't really have enough fuel, or at least I don't think I have enough fuel to keep sacrificing in order to get home. So this looks like it's as good a place as any to start firing towards my retro, which I apparently missed. Of course, not a big deal. Alright, there we go. Bring it on home. Plenty of fuel. I think we have plenty of fuel. Oh, we definitely have plenty of fuel. In fact, we have so much fuel. Now, I don't think I should get cocky, but we are going to try and bring down my apoapsis. Oh, I forgot I can do that. Okay, we're going to try and bring down... I think we're going to try to bring down my apoapsis. I have no idea what we're going to try to do. I'm winging it. My goal here is to land on the Kerbin Space Center, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Let's see here. Let's try and bring this down. Yeah, I'm getting pretty nervous about my fuel. I think we might just... I think we're just gonna have... You know what? I can't afford any rescue missions. I need all the cash I can get. We're just gonna wait till I get to my apoapsis and bring down my periapsis. I don't have enough fuel for this. I only got 8 units left, but I don't want to run out. So we're gonna do this the long way and hard way. Okay, so we've re-entered the atmosphere. We came in at a blazing 2,000 meters per second. Slowed way down, and now we are about to crash land into the water below. Actually, I shouldn't say crash land. I think we should be fine. I have 3 parachutes on this. I used all my fuel for just trying to get me as close to KSC as possible. And I didn't realize that it was really for no reason. Or, I did that for no reason, because I just wasted fuel that I could have just recovered for money. And I totally forgot to log temperature while I was out there. Not a big deal. I don't know why I have so many thermometers on this thing. Interesting. Temperature while recording over or flying over Kerbin is collected and recorded from the environment, which I said that completely out of order. But I guess I will keep this anyway. There's that other one. That's right here. So I will need to use this once I hit the water. Oh, wow. I'm like right here. Jeez. That could have been bad. Alright, let me skip ahead. Not skip ahead, but fast forward through this part. Okay, we have successfully landed. I'm gonna do... oh, I have to log one more temperature somewhere around here. Is this it? Nope. I think it's on the side I can't see. There we go. Log temperature. I have collected more data. Alright. It's good enough for me. And we are going to recover this. Okay, so we only got 53.8 science from that mission, giving us a grand total of 351, which I'll probably use to buy some wheels or something to start my foundation. Or not my foundation, but to get some rovers to recover vessels that land far away from all the other ones. I got a decent part of my funds back, 90%. Almost full value for the command pod, fuel tank, the fuel engine, and some other parts, which is really good. And I have earned plus zero point 0.9 reputation for a total of 878. And that was Bob's first successful mission. So I'm going to say that was pretty good. And that is also the end of this episode, and I will see everyone next time. Thanks for watching.